Hello and what's up everyone, I'm Certi and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Right, in the last episode we managed to get a tier 4 heater, a few of those, and we're going to be able to clear the tier 3s out of our living space so that we can make room for other stuff. And we had a couple of unlocks in the right at the end of the last episode, and one of them was the Biodome 2. Which is great because we want to launch a plant rocket. We can't do that without bark, and bark is made in the Biodome tier 2. So we're going to see what we need for that. Something else was unlocked. I feel like something else was unlocked. I know the heater tier 4 was. Huh. Okay. No, we're heading towards drill tier 4s. I don't know if we're going to get there in this episode. We'll get there eventually. Nuclear fusion generators are far off. So let's get that biodome built, shall we? And for that we need 2 fertilizers, 2 bacteria, look at that. It's almost like I knew it was coming. Sulfur and a superalloy. Superalloy and a sulfur. See, it's much easier when you actually have things organized. We will have a much more organized storage when we get to our main base. That's going to be lots of fumbling around trying to figure out what I want to do, but I have an idea in my head. So let's put that. Everything's going to be dangling at the moment, but that's alright. This is quite a large structure. Rotate it, and of course power, but that's okay. That's okay. We have enough stuff for power. 3 iridium rods, explosive, superalloy, explosive, superalloy, and what's the last thing? Was it just water? Yeah, which we have. And go and drop another one of these in. And our power's back on. So, here is our Biodome tier 2. Very pretty. With stunning views. And there's screens on both sides. They basically just replicate each other, so nothing great. But they make tree bark. Now we need a tree bark to make our first rocket. We should put a door on the other side of that. Maybe. It is a bit of a pain in the butt that you have to come up to the launcher to remind yourself of the recipes, but plant rocket, rocket engine, 2 superalloys, a lerma, and tree bark. Now, the lermas are limited in the game. There are only so many, so we have a few stashed, and I've kept them stashed for this reason. We need them for rockets. We're going to have a lot of rockets. Every rocket increases your multiplier by 1,000%, depending on which rocket it is. We should also probably start looking at these superalloy rods we don't have unlocked yet. They're pretty expensive. Maybe we should start working on the GPS satellites and the map information rocket. Well, we can't do that either. So those two are kind of later because of the superalloy rod. Alright, we could probably do the first 2 satellites. Doesn't do a heck of a lot, well, for me personally, because I know my way around, but they do help. So it's something that if you're a new player, you should probably get them. It gives you an idea of your surroundings. So the plant rocket. We can start prepping for that. super alloy times 2. Rocket engine times 1. A Loma. Fertilizer. And let's see if we've got our first tree bark. Not yet. This tend to take a little while. Oh, another thing that we did do was more algae. That was how I managed to... I need to get food. Okay, I can eat that. Drop this off over here. Can't remember if I had a special cupboard for I did. Yes. Still nothing. And we're having rain. And also it rains inside because it does, I suppose. Yes, the algae. We need a lot of algae to make compost and also to make bacteria. And we now have 3 tier 2 algae generators. So always good to pop in once in a while and collect. Just keep a container or 2 of these in your base. Let's see, are there any more? There we go. They don't take too long to grow. I wonder if I should keep these here or put them over here. Yeah, we'll leave them over there. Okay, surely by now we have a tree bark. We do. Right. So now we can launch our first plant rocket. Okay, the rocket is launched, and we will have a little event which will turn the sky green. But look at the increase. That's fantastic. Okay, so back to unlocks. Where are we? Okay, that's still a way away. That's still a long way away. Biomass screens, orbital information screen, not crazy important. And food grower T2 at 35 tons. Okay, so we've got a little way before we get there. Obviously a long way before we get there. But yeah, the plant rocket should help us increase that pretty dramatically. Yeah, here's the storm from the plant rocket. Turns everything green. Okay, how's our power doing? We have power available. I'm tempted to build another heater. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to build another heater tier 4. Give that an extra boost. Maybe 2. means I need 3 more of these. Okay, we're going to probably have to end up crafting super alloy, although we can go and get some off the ground in the canyon. But let's get another heater built. That will accelerate us quite a bit. Okay. Look at that, from 9,000 to 14,000 because of the additional rocket, or the rocket bonus, the 1,000%. Okay, so that is increasing nicely. Some of our ice blockages will be removed as well, and that's actually helping us towards getting to drill tier 4. Fantastic. I think what we'll do here, I'm going to go and collect some more super alloy. Let me show you where that is. Okay, so as you know, the canyon can be a little confusing. Basically, you just head north and you will get to the wreck. And then we're going to go through the wreck. Or do we need to go through the wreck? I don't think we do. Let's see what I left behind. I know there was quite a bit of stuff that I picked up here. Oh, I only built 1 heater. Well, I can just build 1 here. Doesn't like being on the rock. Okay. Yeah, now we can spot these all over the map now. We don't need to keep them together because we're not going to destroy them at any point. Rocket engine. More of that. I need that. That we can take that back. Oh, I left some good stuff in here. Take that back as well. Nothing else is crazy important. And you can just go through the wreck and onto this and go and pick up some super alloy. Now we are running a little short of super alloy on the ground. I did build, I did craft some super alloy in preparation for this episode, or the previous episode. If I can jump that gap. Yep. There's a lot of super alloy lying around. Not sure if there's anything. Oh, there's a case up here as well. Let's see if we can get around to that case. Ooh. Any super alloy here? Oh. Wow, this is a bit tight. Can we get around to it? Oh wait, I've lost myself. Where was it a case? Could have sworn I saw one. Maybe it was one of those beams. Possible. There's our base, which I'm going to need to get back to quite quickly. Running out of oxygen. Now I've got a little container over here. Alright, I think we'll head back and maybe grab ourselves another heater if I've got enough iridium rods. I do. Okay, let's drop the iridium off. We'll grab the iridium rods. Drop off the rocket engine, which I think we need to use quite soon. That. I think we needed an explosive as well. It's the last one. Okay, now we're really accelerating our way forward. Torch off. Super alloy. We're going to need to start making more iridium rods because I think the heater tier, the drill tier 4 also needs iridium. Alright. Drop off the aluminium over here and the extra stuff. Don't really want to build any more of these until we have the tier 2 growers. So let's grab those and okay, let me show you how to make compost. So we need sulfur, algae and eggplant, and we come over to the biolab. And now we have a whole bunch of those. Now we need tier 1 fertilizers to make tier 2. We can't make tier 2 yet. Why was it? Because we don't have methane. And in order to get methane, we need to unlock the gas extractor, and that only unlocks at 100 millipascals. We're still far off on that, but once we get the tier 4 drills, which the way it's increasing now won't be too long, we will be able to use what there's a couple of things we need methane for. Mutagen and fertilizer are the main things. Okay, and then by then we'll be getting more into biomass and plants, although things are growing very nicely. So let's see, what do we do? Oh, iridium. And I should probably get some while I'm here. Top up the food and water. Empty this out. Oh yeah, and mutagen. Okay, I don't have any more algae, but essentially mutagen is just algae and water. No, sorry, not mutagen, bacteria. Algae and water. I'm still carrying stuff on me that I don't need. Drop that off. And we'll drop a few waters in here. Okay, let's collect iridium. Now I could get iridium by launching another rocket, but I'm holding back on that for now. There's a little bit. Now this is where the shredding machine, this little machine over here becomes useful, because you're going to have ore extractors set up in places around the map to extract different types of ores, but you'll always get the basic ores as well. So it's a good idea to have a shredder machine close by that you can shred all the stuff that you actually don't want, because you are going to land up with an abundance of the basic materials, and you're not going to want to carry those back with you, and you also don't want to leave them in the ore extractor, because if you do that, it lands up just clogging things up and you don't get the stuff that you're looking for. So yeah, that's my advice. So wherever you have, I do have a basic setup for ore extractors in various areas, where I have a little habitat with a shredder in it, unless the shredder is actually on a platform with the ore extractors. But then I have my like in the super alloy cave, I will also have a tier 2 crafting machine to allow me to craft the super alloy rods, the same with the iridium and the uranium. It just makes it easier with that you're carrying rods back and not huge amounts of just the ore. Okay, so we do need more iridium rods. I'm going to hold off on that just until I am clear of what the recipe is. I'll just collect a whole bunch, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it's iridium rods or iridium itself. I think it's iridium rods, so we'll just carry on collecting iridium. I think at this stage that means that I can build a shredder, and I'll just put the first one there. So I have to make a bit of explosive powder, which 2 sulfur. Looks like I'm going to have to collect 2 sulfur and 1 iridium. And uranium, osmium, superalloy. Osmium, uranium, and a superalloy. I'm not sure if I can put the shredder on this platform. No, I can't. So we'll just put it at the bottom of the stairs. And the way this works is you basically take everything out of the container. Oh, sneaky. And drop it in here. And hit the red button. And they're gone forever. Obviously, you need to be selective of what you do that with. We're also going to need to collect a lot more. We're going to need to save some superalloy. So we can't launch too many rockets or make too many things, because superalloy is now pretty rare. In fact, I'm going to see if I can collect some more. Yeah, superalloy is pretty rare now, and we need superalloy rods. So look at that. I missed a meteor. See what I mean about squirrel syndrome. Alright, where were we? We need to get back up top. And we can only do that, I think, from the other side. Anyway, we can do it with the jetpack. Huh. Oh, we can do it with the jetpack. Bonus. Okay. Superalloy. Don't see anything out this way. Let's go across that one. Yeah, I saw some. I swear. Oh, there is a case. Okay, so what do we have in here? Very nice. Everything's good. Okay. There's a bit of super alloy across that I missed. Some over there. Alright. Low oxygen. Critical oxygen. And I'm going the wrong way. Darn, I'm going to have to use my oxygen. Nifty. Alright, so I'm just walking around the canyon. There's some goodies around here that I hadn't picked up before. Aluminium. Lots of it. And I'm full up. I can drink some water. Alright, well that should do it. Alright. Head back to the north. And the drill tier 4 is unlocked. Alright. Oh yes, I just came here. Okay, so the drill tier 4 just unlocked. Let's have a look at the recipe. It's a big boy, and it needs a lot of super alloy. We have super alloy on us, thanks to collecting in the mines. I mean, in the canyon. Let's get rid of some stuff. See if we can make a rod. Yep. And pop that in. And alright. This was our kind of stash everything box, but now that's full. Oh boy, we're gonna need more storage. I did bring back some cobalt so I could make myself a little more oxygen because I ran out. We got, okay, we can drop off the food, not all of it. Keep 2. Alright. Osmium. Let's go and build us a... Do I have enough for it? I do. One very big tier 4 drill. And we'll pop our first one right there. We're having a storm. Just a normal storm. Alright. So we're up to 25,000 picocarbon per second on heat and almost 10,000 nanopascals. Alright, now I need to do more. So we'll do one more. Because we have resources for it. And where should I put it? Let's join the rest of our drill army. These ones are eventually all going to go away. Can we fit you in here? Yes, we can. Alright, good. The storm's over. How are we doing now? Oh yes, very good, very good. I would like to build another one, but hey, I'm running really short on super alloy. And I'm going to need super alloy to be able to build the T2 miner to mine super alloy. So I don't really want to... Well, I suppose I could craft super alloys. Yeah, let's put another one in. Just one more. really big machine. Yeah, it's going to look a bit silly sitting on top of this rock. And I want to keep this space open for now. I'm not going to do anything over here, so there we go. Good grief, another storm. And they're so noisy as well. Right. Look at that precious climbing. Let's see where our next unlocks are. Biomass screen, not crazy important. This is the important one now, the gas extractor. So that we can get to the ore extractor, which is quite far away still. But I really want to get to that. So yeah, the gas extractor is the next important one. Nuclear fusion generators, it's really nice to have, but at this stage we don't really need it. We are going to need more power. The tree spreader rocket, that will definitely give us a big boost on biomass. And we have a tree seed already. Yeah, that's about it on that side. And 35 tons of biomass. We are getting there. We are getting there. Going to take a little while, but we're getting there. And then we can get to the tree spreader. Okay. So this is where we stand at this stage. I think we're going to end this episode over here. Yeah. Give us your comments down below. And if you like the video, give us a like. Be greatly appreciated. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any more videos. Yeah, and we have other community areas. We've got a Discord. We're on a few of the social platforms. Links are in the description. And that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Surti, and till next time, cheers.